Now, if you're like me, then you always want to look your best. But that does not mean that you have to get expensive clothing. I'm Mary Lou Mandel, your sassy survival guide, and today I'm meeting with Jill Kirsh, a NoHo local and color specialist. I've invited some of my sassy gal pals, and we're going to have ourselves a color party. Hey! So this is Jill Kirsh, a NoHo local and a color specialist. How did you get into this?
Well, I grew up in New York City, and both of my parents were in the garment center, so I've worked with fashion and wholesale and retail, and I was acting, so there was makeup and color and all that. And then I learned this whole concept about, finding out what colors work best for you, and then I just put my own spin on the whole thing. When you change your hair color drastically, you really need to change up what you're wearing for clothing and makeup. Otherwise, everything looks really fragmented and off.
So everything that you do is based on hair color, so why isn't it skin tone?
Your hair is what frames your face, so you have to work it. Especially for actors, in the headshots, they're shooting you like really close, and you just want to have everything all in sync. And so you're really present and the eyes pop, and it's all a good thing.
And then even for actors, it's good for them to know the colors that are bad.
For character work, this is why I call it a double whammy for actors, is that we find the shades of color that will help you extend a character. Meaning if you need to look older or tired or sick, you can do that very much through color.
You were telling us about an actor who was about to do her headshots, and then she had all the wrong colors, but she just went into a cheap store and got her colors in cheap versions of the shirts that she needed and the colors that she needed, and it worked out great for her.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, because here, I know what it costs to shoot headshots in LA, it's expensive. So she went to a store and bought literally 5 bags full of tops. And we took the swatch book and went bad, good, and she returned the bad ones, and then she shot her headshots with tops that were like $9.99, $14.99, and got killer photos.
So even though for our party we had all girls, this is still useful for guys, right?
Oh, it's so for guys. I have so many guy clients that I've worked with, especially most of the celebs actually that I've worked with are men. And aside from being an actor, for job interviews and everything, when you walk into an interview and you have everything in sync, from the colors for the gals, the colors to the makeup to the hair, then the message that you're communicating to your interviewer, to whoever, rides on that wave. Everything is in sync, and that's what you want to do.
Well, I love color, and I'm obviously convinced. We had the color party. I'm ready to get my colors.
Well, here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it. The truth about what I do is everyone can wear most every color. Mm-hmm. It just depends on the shade. Oh, I love that. Love that.
That's crazy, because I would have never...
Black hair. Look at that. Oh, my God. That's fabulous on you.
All right. Well, now I wear a lot of pinks, and pink is it's my sassy girl color. So can we do the pinks? I want to make sure I have the right pink.
Well, actually, you can definitely wear the pinks, because the palette that you fall into is all about pink. You're not this. You don't want any of this dusty kind of thing. You don't want these muted colors, because even though they're pink, right, they just totally drag you down. Cool. And then the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to do any of this camel. You see?
Oh. No. Do this with friends, because you'll get real reaction. I had a lot of fun with our Jill Kirsh color party. Did you guys have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah. Was anybody surprised?
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
We get to stick to the 70s fabulous earthy color palette I so love.
I'm from New York, so I wear a lot of black and a lot of gray and a lot of white. And so moving into the world of color is something new for me, so it's kind of exciting.
I do gravitate toward a lot of those colors, but then there are the oranges and the reds that I would never pick for myself, and to know that that's going to look good on me is really cool.
And I know, Jeanette, you're looking to change your entire hair color now over this.
There's some gorgeous tones in there, and I learned now that I can play with it if I play with my hair color.
Awesome. So now we know we can take our swatch books, we can go and not spend a lot of money necessarily on clothes, but get the right colors and make our money worth our time. And that just goes to show that NoHo folks are in the know. Call Jill Kirsh if you need to get your color specialist in your house. Doing a little color party, go to jillkirshcolor.com. And for information on more NoHo events, go to nohoartsdistrict.com. Cute God.